Hey everybody, wanted to go over this daily battle for November 28th, 2018. It's really interesting. I really like this one, so I decided to record some attempts. I tried a couple times on Switch, learned a couple things, and decided it was worthy to do a video of, so we're going to try it. Basically, so we're in the Skylands, and we have the Noxious expertise. We need 10 ingredients containing poison or bone to get an expertise. We're 75 points each for the master expertise. So, 10 ingredients means we're going to need at least 30 ingredients that have poison or bone. The only ingredients that have poison or bone in the Skylands are both the skull pieces have bones, the Versket meat has bones, the Armorok ribs have bones, and some of the Armorok, the Blighted Armorok and the Blighted Versket have poison. So we're going to need to find a way to get at least 30 of each of those. So that sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but thankfully the Versket have a nice feature about them that we're going to be able to use, and I'll be showing that off. We have the Sapphire Dew, which is pretty useless. Having the basic blue ingredients without a Stoic Pan or a Match 2 Pan means that we have either 4 or 8 level 1 blues, which are very weird numbers and don't really work. We have Simon's Bear Carving plus 3 satchel slots. That's a huge bonus. We'll definitely be taking advantage of that. The Heart Pin, not so much. The Orcish Fire Oven, though, is also huge, and we're definitely going to be taking big advantage of that. And then we have the Quick Clean Pot, which Match 2 pots are kind of awkward for poison because... and bone, because then you're left with like weird leftover amounts in your actual dish. But we are going to use that. I've theory crafted a route, and we're going to try and see if we can get a max score on this. Max score on this is going to be 1575. Current high score is the 1350, which is just a 450 point dish on all three. So we need 2 dishes with fire and earth, 1 dish with fire and water. Our so we're gonna need, to get an earth dish, you need at least 6. Oh, to get a dish, you need at least 6 of one color.
Windfruit.
So we're gonna need at least 6 earth in 2 dishes, 6 water in the other dish. Fire is gonna be easy given the fire oven.
Brigade.
So here we go. We're gonna start and go straight for the Windfruit. And we're gonna grab these turnips. And didn't work. Okay, we'll have to come back for those. I'm gonna need all the Versket pieces I can get. So we're gonna set up a little Nochi farm, or a little Nochi Versket farm here on the first level. What you do is you drop a Nochi fruit right by their nest. They'll come out and immediately eat it. You can give them 1 windmill kick and they'll die. And the good thing is, if they are pink, meaning they're eating a fruit or vegetable, they will drop all 3 of their ingredients. They will drop a blood, a tail, and a meat. And realistically, that's the only way we're going to get that many. We're going to get 30 bone ingredients. I'd like to set one up on the upper level as well, but it's definitely harder. There, that might work. I am grabbing a Nochi fruit to use in the actual dish. Speaking of which, we are going to start the Orcish Fire Oven. Dish 1 is going to use 3 of them, and we're just going to cook that, let that go. The Versket should be ready to collect, so we'll give them a kick. I'm going to get these on the way. Get 3 more Windfruit. And the best part about using Nochi fruit for this setup instead of turnips is the Nochi fruits tend to stay put. You tend to be able to actually kick the Verskit to kill them and not lose the fruit. It does tend to drop one of the ingredients off the cliff, which is unfortunate because it's usually a tail and I need those tails. But it's the best we got, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna collect turnips. I don't need that. I'm gonna, unfortunately, they finished eating it, so I'm not able to keep the setup going. But that's okay. The bloods are mostly irrelevant. Oops. We don't need too many of those. So I'm gonna start cooking meats down. The first dish we only need 10, but we're gonna use 18 of them. And we're gonna start another set of Windfruit. So that used 6 out of the 10 we need for that dish. But like I said, we're going to use 18 on that dish. I'm going to need a lot of them, at least 30 something. Which is why I want to get both levels going. The Windfruit is probably back up by now, so let's give that a look. I only need the 2, so that's not that big a deal on the last one. Oops. Okay. This might be ready. It's not quite ready. Meat. So you see, we still have a lot of meat left, but we still have a lot of time to go as well. I'm going to be trying to hop up and kill these Verskit. They respawn every minute or so. So I'm going to try to catch both sets of them as often as I can. I kicked the fruit off. That's okay. Move this over. We're going to restart the last 2 Windfruit. I need another 6 Verskit meat. Oops, that is the wrong spot. It's not a big deal. I can make this work. When you're cooking down the Verskit meat, you have to be careful to only use the rainbow ingredients for level 2 matches, not level 1 matches. Otherwise, you're going to ruin your thing you got going. 6 of them make a clean 2 gems, 1 earth, 1 water. So we need 12 meat here. I did it again, the same mistake. That's fine. There's lots of ways to cook these Verskit meats down. If you just find a setup you like that's pretty consistent and that doesn't accidentally match the ingredients. That's no good. Let me get another set, and I should be good after this set, I think. So we're going to move this over here. We're gonna match those into fire and cook those down. I'm just gonna turn this in for space. You can collect it after you turn it in. That's not final. This one needs to be an earth dish, so we need 6 earth because we are 6, 6, and 4. Nope, that is an earth dish. This one is going to be a water dish. This one is going to be an earth dish as well. So with the meat, match 3 here. Add this one, and we match the waters without the rainbow. We're going to need that rainbow here in a second. This one's ready for the sauce. Turn 4 fire into water. That's this one. We have 2 minutes left to finish this dish. And now is when we start using our Versket tails. Poison matches here. This converts with the meats we used earlier. So far we've used 6 ingredients for our Noxious. And now we need to go with our turnips. 9 of those. Okay, we'll make 3 water and 2 earth, 5 total. We're left with 2 spots, which we are going to use tails in the quick clean pot. Yep. And then match this. And this should be a 6 fire, 6 earth dish. They're all of those should have more than 10 poison and bone. By my count, there's 18 in the one, 18 meats in the first one, 12 meats in the second one, and 9 poison tails and 3 meats in the third one. And did I do the...
Not too shabby.
Did I do the color wrong? That color doesn't look right. We'll find out. If I did it wrong, I'll restart and try it again.
My gratitude.
It should be this wind. And it is. It's the wind. It's right. Okay. And there it is, a 1575. One of the big tricks in this map is the Versket farming. If you can get down the Versket farming, you can get a lot of points that you wouldn't be able to get otherwise. Also, you're best using your loadout with the Orcish Fire Oven to upgrade those Windfruit is very, very powerful. And, you know, leads to a lot of cooking that you just don't have to do. And there we have it, a 1575 on the 1128 challenge.